So I'm all busticated, like, oh, fucking. I'm not going back that way, man. Now, I loved all these little details back in the day as a kid. The window is boarded up. But, like, who put that up? Why is there blood on this side? What's going... I keep hitting it. Why is it... You know, like that, like, it turned my crank. Combined! I combined. Okay. Alright, this was cool. This was all good shit. I need to change my bodily arrangement. Alright. Why is it all like... Wow, who put those up? That's crazy. Oh my goodness. What happened here? What a crazy days. Let's go on in here then, right, friend? Hello? Oh my goodness. Look at the porn. This lady is popular in the station. Let's read this thing. And the music. Mwah! I think I did record the playthrough with the... I was so glad they had that. Well, you know, like, the score they did for the remake was fine, but... It wasn't this. Operation Report! Operation Report, September 26th. The Raccoon Police Department was unexpectedly attacked by zombies. He said the Z word. Many have been injured. Even more were killed. During the attack, our communications equipment was destroyed. Keep in mind, we did not all have cell phones in '98, so this was actually a possible thing. Equipment was destroyed, and we no longer have contact with the outside. We have decided to carry out an operation with the intent of rescuing any possible survivors, as well as to prevent this disaster from spreading beyond Raccoon City. The details of the operation are as follows. So this is the equivalent of the Resident Evil 4 Our Plan. Except these aren't bad guys. Security of armaments and ammunitions. Chief Irons has voiced concern regarding the issue of terrorism due to a series of recent unresolved incidents. Involving terrorizers or just for fun? On the very day before the zombies' attack, he made the decision to relocate all weapons to scattered intervals throughout the building as a temporary measure to prevent their possible seizure. So an email, let me get this straight. An email went out. Did we have email in '98? Like, did we, like, is it reasonable that you'd have that in the workplace? Whatever. A notice went out that was like, yo, I'm gonna take this gun and put it behind the coffee maker. And I'm gonna take this fucking assault rifle. Yeah, I know that's not a real thing, but you know what the fuck I'm talking about, so shut the fuck up. An assault rifle, and I'm just gonna put it under Joanne's desk. Like, that was the order that went out. Like, be aware when opening the ladies' bathroom behind the tampon dispenser, you might find a Gatling gun. Like, that makes no sense, sir. Anyway. Unfortunately, this decision has made it extremely difficult for us to locate all ammunition caches. They didn't have to have a reason for why there's stuff scattered all over the place. People have been running around this building for a few days or whatever, right? They dropped it. It's fine. It has become our top priority to recover these scattered munitions. To unlock the weapon storage. That's its own sentence. As stated earlier, it will be extremely difficult to secure all the ammunition. However, a considerable supply still remains in the underground weapon storage. Finally, we get to the point of this actual note, which is just to tell us that there's big guns in the basement. Unfortunately, the person in charge of the card key used to access the weapon storage is missing, and we have been unable to locate the key. Well, shit. One of the breakers went down during the battle, and the electronic locks are not functioning in certain areas. It has become a top priority to restore the power in the power room. That's why we call it that, because it's got power, and secure those locks. Recorder, David Ford. Now, there is a guy named David in the S.D. Perry novels, and which was Like, because she had 2 novels that were basically just fan fiction that she got paid for by Capcom, I guess, to write. And she had David in there, but it's not David Ford, it's David Trapp. Because for a while it was like, oh, David! She's talking about that guy, he made it out! Not that... shut up, read the books. September 27th, 1 p.m. The West Barricade has been broken through, and another exchange ensued. Between what? Your bullets and their fingernails, Dave? What's going on here, bruh? We sheltered the injured in the confiscation room on the 1st floor temporarily. You know what? That explains why that room is fucking full of zombies when I go in there. Uh-huh. See, you always get something new. 12 more people were injured in the battle. Recorder David Ford. Additional report. 3 additional people were killed following the sudden appearance of an as of yet unknown creature. This creature is identified by missing patches of skin and razor-like claws, also known as a licker or an inside-out man. However, its most distinguishing characteristic is its lance-like tongue, capable of piercing a human torso in an instant. Think about that. Think of all the stuff it has to push out of the way to come out one side of your backbone. Their numbers as well as their location remains unknown. He's right outside. I just ran into him. We have tentatively named this creature the Licker and are currently in the process of developing countermeasures to deal with this new threat. I didn't sign the report this time. Thanks, Dave. Alright, so they met my boy outside, and they were all like, let's talk about it. It looks like there was a recent accident here. That's astute, Claire. Okay, now is it scenario A or B where there's some back here? Well, it ain't this one. Okay, so America. Empty soda cans and junk. Cops don't have time to eat quinoa. Coffee. Stuff on the walls. Try not to accidentally walk out. Okay, and then there's... I like how this chitation is, like, look up. Like a... Oh, maybe that's not what I think it is. I was gonna say, it kind of looks like it's in a bit of a state of disrepair, right? Like, they didn't take that well good a care of it. Why am I criticizing anyone else's use of the English language? But, no, I stand by what I said. I feel like the place looks like they were just like, we're not gonna import anybody to clean this place. We'll do it. And then it didn't work out. Oh my goodness, this is a fireplace. Snow painting hangs above it. Naked ladies. The title is A Sacrifice to the Hellfire. Why did we only capitalize S? So, fun story. This fireplace prevented my older cousin and I from making it through this. I ran around for like 8 hours trying to figure shit out because we didn't know what to do. And then my fucking cousin, we're standing there and we're going, fuck this game, fuck this game. And we were ready to try and like steal a credit card from upstairs and try to figure out how those worked back in the 90s to call the tips line, because we were like, fuck, how do we do this? And then we were Leon or Claire. We were probably Claire. And I don't have the item yet, but my cousin looks at me and he goes, a fireplace, an oil painting hangs above it. And then he goes, a fireplace? Use the lighter! And then we lit the fire and shit happened. So we'll be back to do that. Is there ammo in this corner like I'm hoping? I am stuck. So I'm going to take that as a big nope. No ammo for you, Dane. Alright. I do like, and I was always confused, like, why does this, like, they have a little reason later. But, like, why do they have all this old shit in the police department, which is kind of charming. And then, I always felt like that was a callback to, like, what you were dealing with in the mansion. But if you hadn't been to the mansion yet, you didn't know about any of that. Hurrah. Okay, let's go. And I was convinced, because I couldn't tell the difference between, like, the pre-rendered background and, like, an actual asset that you can interact with. I was like, when I was stuck running around, I was like, it's gotta be through here. I got to be able to go through this grate. A ventilation shaft, it's dark inside. Boy, did I read that a whole bunch of times. Because, like, you know, I didn't know. What's all this? Nothing strange. Something is written here. Please keep quiet while meetings are in session. You don't control me. Alright, now I'm about to have a little bit of a... Oh no! Can I get past? Oh yeah, okay. Alright, I don't have auto aim on. So, we're just sort of winging it. Mostly old school here. So if I miss, that is 100% me. Now, when I used to play this as a kid, I would count, oh, right on the 0, which means we get to treat ourselves! Because I so rarely got to see it because I was always counting and reloading. Yeah! I was reloading on the screen. So that I never ran out of bullets before they touched me, but that means I have to listen to what I'm doing. I don't believe you guys that you're dead. I think you're lying. So, can we tell? Oh, they are dead. Hang on. Hey, man. So there was a little thing that if they're not dead, you won't back up like this, like you'll lean back while you do it. But I need this guy to come and hang out. Hey, man. Hey, man. The first evolution of the runaway method. Lead them down a long hallway. Come on, dude. I shit you. See, maybe I can get her to do it here because there's no way he's dead. He's dead? I can't tell if I'm... I guess he's dead. Really? Bitch only shot you like 3 times. Yeah, he's fucking dead. Alright, well, that's cool. It's too dark to see anything outside. What about this plant? No? What about these plants? Uh-huh. Baby, it's cold outside to get a weed. And I used to get, like, here, whenever I'd be like, what should I play? Like, back when you only had, like, 12 games. And I'd be like, oh, it's music, man. It's time to take a nap. This is the photographer's room. These are called cameras, and they're not attached to your phone. Oh my goodness. But you know we keep the cameras as bullets. Oh, look at this. Let's read this. Operation Report Part 2. Operation Report, September 28th. I can't remember when Jill is here. I think she picks up a note by David Ford, too. Early morning, 2:30 a.m. Zombies overran the operation room and another battle broke out. We lost 4 more people, including David! We're down to 4 people, including myself. We failed to secure the weapons cache and hope for our survival. Like, they made it a couple rooms down, man. They didn't get very far. Wait, hope for our survival continues to diminish. We won't last much longer. We agreed upon a plan to escape through the sewer. There's a path leading from the precinct underground to the sewage disposal plant. We should be able to access the sewers through there. The only drawback is that there is no guarantee the sewage disposal plant is free of any possible dangers. We know our chances in the sewers are slim, but anything is better than simply waiting here to die. Why am I reading in the voice I did before? In order to buy more time, because he died, right? We locked the only door leading to the underground, which is, oh, so they did make it, which is located in the eastern office. We left the key behind in the western office, since it's unlikely that any of those creatures have the intelligence to find it and unlock the door. I pray that this operation report will be helpful to whoever may find it. Recorder Elliot Edwards. So I have a question for Mr. Edward here. You went down into the sewers, right? And you gotta go through the east office. Agreed. So you did that, and then you left the key in the west office? Did the door lock behind you? Who locked the door? This table is huge. These are my questions. Alright, but let's be in here. I can develop film here. Remember film? I love that Claire knows how to do that. Is there anything in these aprons? Nope. What do you think this is? The PS4, Dane? Yes, I will take an ink ribbon. Only to demonstrate where an ink ribbon belongs. Right there. And then the weeds go up here. And then... I need to kill Brad so we can get into this locker here. I don't know if... Maybe I'll wear the costume. I mean, I could. We'll see. We'll see how it shakes out. Right now, we're going upstairs. Every stair. Hello? I'm here. There's no third floor. What? How odd. What's going on with... The doorknob turns, but the door won't budgie. Seems to be sealed from the other side. Well, there's a lot of that going on these days. Oh my goodness, how will I get this? Something is written on the mounting. The god of the sun and the god of moon. Wait. The god of the sun and the god of moon. The god of sun and the god of moon. Their gaze upon me is the only thing that can release red soul. Excellent translation. So, oh my gosh, is it literally just push these things like this? My goodness. How long do you think it took Baby Dane to figure this out? Do you think it was maybe that Baby Dane was trying to figure out tank controls and she literally just walked into one and went, holy shit, these move! And it would, like, a whole new dimension of gameplay. Because if you do, you'd be right. Alright, now. These, see the panels, they're not, you know, they're just suspicious, but because they're part of the pre-rendered, you know, you don't necessarily think to yourself, oh, excuse me, sir, keep going. And you're just like, You just look around the room at all the clues. Come on, Claire. You can do it. And then occasionally you push it too far. I have for sure pushed this all the way down the stairs, to the stairs, just to see, like, could I push it down the stairs? You cannot. I did it! That sounds broken. That's alright. Give me this! Red soul! Clickety clack. What a great place. Just cleaning supplies up, more floor buffers. We just sometimes keep our criminals here on this bench. Oh, spade is etched under the keyhole. And a small ventilation shaft. Far too small for an adult to fit into. Yeah. You don't say. Stars. Star's office. Guess I should go in there. We got a lot of light. A lot of light in the original. The spooky music. Very nice. Very nice. Alright, so let's raid the stars. Just like, yeah, baby. Will you take the G launcher? Is it full of G fuels or actual who's my G? Whatever, whatever. There are various devices. This must be where they gathered information. This was the internet in 1998. My goodness. Do you even know how old Resident Evil is? Several files from past cases. Nothing useful here. There are unopened cardboard boxes. It looks like a rookie's desk. Yeah, Rebecca, did you leave me anything? Okay, maybe it's only... See, I don't know if it's by scenario or if it's by who is in what scenario, but like, I'm not misremembering. There's no misremembering. Remembering incorrectly that sometimes there's an aid spray or something in there. So this is Rebecca's desk, I guess. With, what can we discern about Rebuka? She got a big-ass coffee mug. She got big-ass bonbons. She got herself a black monitor. Yo, she's kind of got the best desk in the office, by the way. Back here. Yes, please. Oh. It's a picture of a young man, not a dog. There's a good chance it's her boyfriend. Well, okay, so this is Jill's desk. And the only thing you could, you could tell because of the hat. See it? And then who's this loser who's got his college dorm all over the place? Remember when this was the kind of Chris we were dealing with? Was this dickbag who left his Les Paul at the office? Let's read it. My brother's diary. August 8th. I talked to the chief today once again, but he refused to listen to me. I know for certain that Umbrella conducted T-virus research in that mansion. Anyone infected turns into a zombie. See, this is where Welcome to Raccoon City lost me, other than the fact that Claire Redfield did not have a ponytail, and that while I appreciated that Leon was in fact a Leon-like moron like he should be, that was Carlos. Is that they had Claire be Chris, basically. Because Chris was the guy that was like, I was there, I know it's legit, what the fuck. And then they had Claire show up like, let's talk about we were in a orphanage. We're like, what? That's where they lost me. Because as you can see, you don't have to play that far into the game to get to the part where you know that. I feel like they probably did it though, because not to jump on the conspiracy bandwagon or anything, but like female leads are so hot right now, and they kind of always have been, I think, in sci-fi stuff. So I guess they were like, no, Claire has the titties, put her in charge. She figured it out. Which is maybe why they should have just focused on Jill. Oh, except they had to send Jill to the mansion, right? So it had to be one. Okay, I'm figuring it out. I see what you did there, but it was a little bit busted. Anyway, but the entire mansion went up in that explosion. You know, the one that we didn't get when we played it because I somehow managed to just fly the hell off with no problem. Along with any incriminating evidence. Since Umbrella employs so many people in town, no one is willing to talk about the incident. It looks like I'm running out of options. August 17th. We've been receiving a lot of local reports about strange monsters appearing at random throughout the city. This must be the work of Umbrella. It's just homeless people, we swear. You can't call them that. August 24th. With the help of Jill and Barry, I finally obtained information vital to this case. Umbrella has begun research on the new G virus, a variation of the original T virus. Haven't they done enough damage already? We talked it over and have decided to fly to the main Umbrella HQ in Europe. I won't tell my sister about this trip because doing so could put her in danger. Please forgive me, Claire. You could have left a message on my machine so that I didn't ride all the way out here because I was like, I wonder where my family member is. Thanks, Chris. You stored the Chris's diary has been felled. What's this? My brother likes unicorns. You've taken the unicorn medal. Well, thanks, Chris. I came here for nothing. This desk is disorganized and untidy. Probably reflects the owner's personality. Yeah, that's my brother. I think I would have liked having a brother. I probably would have. Maybe. I liked having older dude cousins. That was rad. Oh, there's guns on this desk. It appears to be a replica of a gun. Don't get too excited. The owner is probably a member of the NRA. Are you trying to say this is Barry's desk? Barry has the worst desk. Barry got slapped with the worst desk. Right next to the boss desk, who just looks at... You can see him trying to... You cannot even check eBay on this one because the boss will notice. Now, this is Wesker's desk. It's trashed! Somebody must have searched the desk. Okay, now how do I do this? So there's ammo back here if you face the stars thing. I think you can do it on Claria. If I sit here and do this enough times, I think I'll pick up a piece of film that has Rebecca in it. So let's just hang out. You know, maybe have a sip of our McDonald's sugar-free iced vanilla coffee. It's gonna be totally worth it, man. Because just when you think you should give up, that's when you should keep going, right? Pardon me. I really hope this is what I remember. Because I feel like I only did this once or twice. And then I was like, no, it's not worth it. I don't need it for anything. And you don't need this for anything. It's just kind of for fun. It's just a little... Okay, wait. I'm going to put the controller on my belly. And I'm going to press the buttons. It's trashed. It's trashed. So this is just Claire. Just trashing the shit out of this desk even harder. She's knocking over yeah! And then she found the file. Film used to come in little containers like that. I remember.